Welcome to my next Dexter Original Sin Season 1 episode review video, as I was able to watch the episode early on the YouTube Paramount Plus channel. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you aren't caught up to the point where I am in rewatching or watching Dexter, Dexter New Blood, Dexter Original Sin, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention, as well as put in the description. If that happens to be the case, you find that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this detailed review any further to avoid any potential spoilers. And I didn't think we'd get a new episode this week. I thought we were going to get a break, but maybe that's just for Showtime, but there is a new episode on Paramount Plus. So I apologize to all of you that listened to what I said last week. If you're finding this channel for the first time, help me out and hit that sub button. If you're a fan of Dexter, Dexter Original Sin, or Dexter New Blood, and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please make sure that you Hulk smash the like button, share the video with a friend, put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are regarding this episode of Dexter Original Sin. What would you score the episode, and who would you choose as your character of the episode, or characters, aside from Dexter, because we know that Dexter is the character of every episode. At the end of this video, with about 20 seconds left, what I'll do is I'll put my Dexter seasons ranked right there, my most recent Dexter seasons ranked video at the end screen. Of course, I'll redo that after Dexter Original Sin, and then, of course, once Dexter Resurrection comes out, I'll redo that again. And last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button if you're not a subscriber already. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know what you're going to see on JDev TV. This will be Dexter Original Sin, Season 1, Episode 6. The title of this episode is called The Joy of Killing. And this will be my review reaction recap after just finishing watching the episode. We start off with Captain Spencer's wife in their garage with their son Nicky. She's mad at him for playing his game all the time. But then Captain Spencer's wife gets knocked out, and Nicky is abducted by our presumable big bad of the season, who we have yet to know who it is yet. At the Morgan household, Deb comes into the bathroom while Dexter's in there because he's simply taking too long. And then after the bathroom, they go in Dexter's room, and Deb talks to Dexter about the double date that he's going to be going on with her, meeting Gio for the first time. And Deb likes this guy, so don't embarrass her. Act cool and don't be yourself. Harry enters, time to go to work, crime scene time, and he wants a full report of the Gio date. And then Deb mentions, why does there always have to be a dead body more important to me? Clark reports to Maria LaGuardia and Harry Morgan about the crime scene. The victim was suffocated by 2 bags. Dexter points out to Harry that none of the victims' items were robbed. And then we have a flashback of Harry having sex with Laura Moser. And then Laura Moser says she never thought she'd be the other woman. And Laura's been Harry's CI for nearly a year. And Harry tells Laura that he needs Laura to get a meeting with Estrada. Then we can close this case once and for all. Back to current time, Dexter is looking into killing Levi Reed. And then Clark catches Dexter printing some things as he was taking photos of all the victims with his Polaroid. And then he was printing something on the printer, and Clark suspiciously just kind of pops up out of nowhere. I thought he was our big bad, but I don't think he is after this episode. Clark has to tell Bobby Watts something, and then Bobby relays that information to Captain Spencer, and it's about Spencer's son being abducted. Spencer's wife is okay, other than some bruising. And then Harry tells Captain Spencer that they're going to get his boy back. And then Dexter's at a bar watching Levi Reed. Levi Reed really liked to leave his mark on the world because he pisses everywhere. Camilla asks Dexter about going out on the boat with her and Jean, but he mentions the double date he has with Deb. So I'm guessing he probably gets the slice of life from Camilla and Jean. Just a hunch. Did we learn that in the original Dexter? I don't quite remember. Dexter tells Harry we have 10 days to find Nicky. And Harry says that we don't know if the cases are, connected, if they're even connected cases. Masuka steps in and tells Dexter, break time's over, newbie. But no laugh, thank God. I thought he was going to throw a random laugh in there that wouldn't make any sense at all because it wasn't even a dirty joke, but no, he didn't. Harry and Bobby are listening to, back to our flashback stuff. Harry and Bobby are listening to Laura Moser, her meeting with the drug cartel with a wiretap. And then Laura witnesses a guy's finger get cut off. That was a message sent by the cartel. Like, you mess with us, if you do something bad with us, bad things are going to happen to you. And now she's going to get the meeting with Estrada. And then it's date time. Dexter meets Gio, and the thing that Dexter says to him is nice teeth. And then Gio's paying, and Dexter orders a crap ton of food. And then Sophia is like, I don't want anything spicy. Like, oh, this is all for me. It's like, okay, wow. And then Dexter talks about his murder scene from earlier today. And then we have Dexter helping Sophia get a bullseye while playing darts. And then somebody makes Deb spill some of her drink, and Gio gets mad. And Dexter, we thought Gio was really going to hurt this guy, but he just lets him go, but says, I don't want to see your face anymore. And then Dexter tells Gio to pretend the dartboard is that guy's face. Sophia puts Dexter's hand on her chest while they're standing there, and then Dexter's like, drink too much Coke, be back in a jiff. And then Dexter goes in the men's room, but then Sophia goes into the men's room as well. She locks the door. And Dexter's like worried because she starts going for his private area. He's like, oh, there's going to be a lot of germs from that door. She's like, I'm not going to use my hand. And then Sophia starts giving Dexter a blowjob. And then Michael C. Hall's narration says, turns out dating wasn't so complicated. It turns out it was kind of fun. And then when Dexter and Sophia return, Deb says, did you just lose your... And Dexter says, car keys? Got them right here. And Deb's decided they're going to go mess with Tiffany, the other chick from volleyball. And Dexter's actually able to get Tiffany's vehicle to start, which kind of surprises everybody because Gio was trying to do it and he couldn't succeed, and Dexter got it right away. Dexter's got many skills that he can utilize. Sophia wants to hang out tomorrow night, but it's Dexter's bowling night, or killing night, as Michael C. Hall says. And then Gio and Deb leaves Tiffany's vehicle on the beach as it's stuck in the sand. Then we have another flashback of Harry looking at the finger that Laura Moser brought him. She tells Harry that she can't go back in there as she doesn't think she'll make it out alive. And Laura asks Harry, would he send his wife in there if it was her? And then Bobby Watts says, Harry, you got to go. It's Doris. The baby's coming. And then Harry meets baby Deb. I'm sure her first word was fuck at some point. And Doris says she's perfect. And then Harry tells Doris he's thinking about asking Bobby to be the godfather. And then Doris tells Harry he needs to end it. Doris knows about the affair. She's known for a while. And then Harry says, I promise it's over. And then as Dexter's following Levi Reed, he almost gets hit by an ice truck. Nice little Easter egg there. I mean, that kid or that character from the first episode with them, at the bar eating, and he's like, can I sit here? I mean, was that Brian Moser? Is Brian Moser the killer of season 1 of Dexter Original Sin? I think so. There's just too many Easter eggs now. Anyway, Michael C. Hall says, tonight was the night. It all came down to this, waiting for nature to call. I had prepared, I was ready, and nothing was going to get in my... And then Dexter bumps into Clark, who was just out with some friends. And it seems like Clark was at a gay club. I believe so. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 90% sure. And then as Levi starts to pee in the alley singing, I've been thinking about you, Dexter appears and he's been thinking about him too. And then Dexter gets Levi with his the M99. And then Michael C. Hall says, killing and romance. Turned out the two had some things in common. They were both so much about the anticipation, the buildup, and then the happy ending. So Dexter wakes Levi Reed up with the smelling salt that Harry suggested. And then Dexter tells Levi Reed Harry was going to kill him. Dexter saved him from Harry. Dexter tells Levi tonight he became a bona fide serial killer. Well, once he kills Levi Reed, of course. And then Levi Reed tells Dexter he wanted to see them beg for their lives. And then Dexter tells Levi about the code. And I only kill bad people and you deserve it. And then Dexter kills Levi Reed. And then we meet Chief Carl Borley. He assures everyone the full force of Miami Metro is behind you. Tony Martin tells Spencer the whole crime scene was wiped clean, and Batista goes over the timeline. Now, this new character introduced, Carl Borley, is he the killer? I don't know. He's just kind of thrown in there all of a sudden. And then Borley tells Aaron Spencer he's too close to this. Well, duh, it's his fucking kid. And then Harry comes in Spencer's office and puts some cups down. Spencer thinks he's pouring him coffee, but it's something a lot stronger than coffee. And Harry says to Spencer, it's hard being a father. And Spencer tells Harry, you know more than anyone, everybody else. And then Harry once again tells Spencer, we're going to get Nikki back. And then we see Nikki scream at our big bad, whoever it is. It's not Tanya Martin. There's no way. I refuse to believe that. And he screams, let me out of here. I want to go home. And then we have Dexter going to dump Levi Reed's body in Alligator Alley, but it's an active crime scene as the arm of Handsome Tony has been found. And Michael C. Hall says, what could be worse? And that's what ends this episode of Dexter Original Sin. So I'm going to score the episode a 9.0 out of 10. I think it was a pretty good episode. It went by real fast, actually, because I didn't think there was going to be an episode tonight, so I was completely thrown off by this, and I wasn't really prepared to do an episode review, to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm going to score it a 9.0 out of 10. I'm going to give the character of the episode to Aaron Spencer, as well as Sophia. I think they were both interesting as well. Not much from Deb in this episode. Harry was good, but he wins it like all the time, so I'm going to go with Aaron Spencer and Sophia. So you've heard everything that I have to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of Dexter New Blood, except for the ending, of course, and Dexter Original Sin, and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please make sure that you Hulk smash the like button, share the video with a friend, put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode of Dexter Original Sin. You'll be interacting with me, and you'll be interacting with the legendary Crazy Coffee Man, as well as T. Parker Evans. Put your score down in the comment section, and who do you think your character of the episode is, or characters aside from Dexter, because we know Dexter is the character of every episode. And remember, I'll put my Dexter seasons ranked right here, as well as other random Dexter videos. And last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know what you're going to see on JDev TV.